Hi everybody, this is Summer with Done Naturally. Welcome! Okay, today we are talking about the first 24 hours of breastfeeding in the baby's life. Let's talk about what that's like. So in the first 24 hours after delivery, the baby for the first couple hours is super alert. They've been delivered and all they want to do is soak you in. They're looking at you, they're smelling you, they just want to just eat you up. And they are so wide awake and alert. And in that first couple hours, their suckle reflex is at the highest. So that is often when they might do their first breastfeeding. They may not, and that's okay. But that's when we're I call it orientation of the breast in the first 24 hours. So we're just hanging around the breast. We're doing skin to skin. They may latch on. You may just kind of lick and nuzzle and play. All of that's okay. Then babies fall into this super deep slumber. They're sleepy for like 24 hours after that. They are recovering from birth just like you. And it was a lot of work for both of you, and you are wiped out. So what do? Well, every few hours, you should try to wake them up and breastfeed. That doesn't mean they will. And what does try look like? I want you to spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes messing around with the baby, taking them out of a swaddle, getting them undressed, changing their diaper, spending 5 minutes just talking to them, cooing with them, looking at them, moving them around, seeing if they'll wake up. If they do, work on breastfeeding. If they don't, that's okay. The first day of life is about recovery, not about tons and tons of feeding or else. Many babies in the first 24 hours will do some breastfeeding, but it's probably going to be you initiating the breastfeeding, waking them up and telling them to feed. And that's great. There will be times where they won't, and it's not time to worry. That's okay. I'm happy if a baby breastfeeds a few times in the first 24 hours. If they do more than that, awesome. If they do no breastfeeding in the first 24 hours, then at 24 hours, I'm really not worried. I'm just gonna start the mother pumping to make sure we protect her milk supply while we still work with baby. So just remember, the first 24 hours is just learning and recovery, and that's awesome. You're gonna wake every few hours, try, see what happens. Although I will say, don't set an alarm. That's nonsense. People have been doing this since the beginning of time and nobody had alarms. So when you're awake, try to do it. If you happen to fall asleep and then you wake up and it's been 5 hours later and the baby's asleep, don't freak out. You're exhausted, they're exhausted. I promise at around the 24 hours mark, 30-hour mark, it's gonna completely change. And that is my next one. Give me a thumbs up if you like, subscribe so you can see more of me, and I'll see you guys another time. Bye.